Newborns are swaddled in a blanket. Babies are comforted by a blanket. Toddlers are calmed by a blanket. Illness is soothed by a blanket. Teenage angst retreats under a blanket. Emotions, happy and sad, are wrapped in a blanket. Depression and anxiety are hidden under a blanket. Old age is warmed with a blanket, and death is covered with a blanket. During lockdown 2020, we expressed our self-isolation feelings and created this very emotive blanket of our own.
The most noticeable change for me after lockdown was the peace and the quiet. My daily walks with my dog Connie through the woods and park became my daily joy.
It was all the thoughts and feelings I had about this lockdown. Some weren't particularly nice, some were a bit scary, and some were really happy.
As facilitators, it was really refreshing to know that the support that we were giving to our participants helped them to contain their feelings, all our feelings really, in one place, and helped us to improve our well-being.
Here I sit in isolation, supermoon at its height. Shadows cast a magical glow, bathing garden in pools of white. Clouds weave a mackerel sky, scales parting to reveal the moon. Nowhere to go, no plans made. For now, home is a safety cocoon.
On my project, I have a bird cage and a key, which means I am locked in. On the top of my picture, I've got a butterfly, which helps me to freedom.
No alarm clock needed, I can stay up all night, leave the curtains open watching this wondrous sight. I can sleep late tomorrow, absorbing nature and behold nocturnal activity in the garden. Foxes wander, red and bold. Weaving across the path, eerie light shows their route. Off to the dense woodland, silent night, the world on mute.
My theme, a sunflower, because they grow strong and they grow tall and they go towards the sun, which is where I wanted to be. I have been trying not to let negativity into my life, so my thing was all about being positive.
For me, I was going through a particularly difficult time, missing my family, and all I wanted to do was to give them a hug. I also became very aware that worldwide everybody was suffering and felt like the hug was the important part to me. My motto for me was, "We are united." It was a bit like a journal for me, and letting me put down my emotions and letting them go.
Stay in the present, Try not to worry. Nature's a healer and quite sublime. Enjoy the peace and tranquility. Let us not forget this time. Think of the things that matter the most. This time will pass all too soon. Embrace the enforced isolation and take the time to look at the moon.
When I first started on the square, I was concentrating on the negatives of lockdown. It made me realize that I have a lot to be grateful for.
While I was doing the blanket, it just brought out so much joy and tranquility.
I've really enjoyed it. It's given me something to focus on and cope with the boredom of lockdown and help me to cope with missing my family.
I loved being part of this project as it helped me feel connected and supported during this isolation time. I feel that together we are strong and make beautiful artwork and music.